So before you can build and package or price your offer, you need to make sure that you understand your buyers. Okay, so usually the first part of the process is in ideation. Yeah, you come up with all the ideas and you put stuff on paper, but we need to understand our buyers. Yeah, because not understanding our buyers, this can lead to a lot of frustration, as we see in the beginning. Yeah, you build a website, yeah, and you create a logo and then you put stuff on social media and then no one is buying. That's because you don't have a good understanding of who you're selling to. So we need to understand our buyers.
Hi there, Adrian here, and this is a video from a Zoom session that we do. We do these Zoom sessions every Sunday and we take questions and answers from the audience. Some of our students, some of our members. We never know what questions are coming up, so I'm always excited to do these sessions and I hope to see you at one of them. Make sure you hit the subscribe button below and check out the other playlists that we have. Thank you, enjoy.
Please let people buy from you. I know it may be scary. Yeah. I know it may be daunting. Please let people buy from you. So that way you can pay your bills and you can help others and create even more transformation. I love this line from a poem in Coach Carter that says that there's nothing great about shrinking that everybody else can feel great about themselves. There's nothing great about that. So please let people buy from you. Right now, people don't need yachts, they need lifeboats. The last 3 years have been extraordinary. They're challenging for every one of us. And we don't need yachts right now. Like the mental health situation right now on planet Earth, if it was at level 10, yeah, over the last 3 years, it's at 100 right now. So people don't need yachts. Yeah, they need lifeboats. They need you as a coach. Okay, so please let them buy from you. Okay, and the thing is, selling high ticket gives you margin. Okay? And what margin mean? Margin mean options. Yeah, so that way, if you decide to give a discount, you can give a discount. And there's no shame in that. There's nothing wrong with that. You can do that. Yeah, and I'm not saying that you should discount, what you're offering, but if you want to, you can. Yeah, high ticket mean that you can dissect. Yeah, you can break your program up and make it customizable for a client that you're really excited about working with. Okay. High ticket also mean that you can negotiate. So a question I want you to ask yourself right now is, what would your most transformational work look like? Yeah? Like right now, think about it that right now. I want to give you 60 seconds, yeah, on your pad in front of you and just journal a bit, be creative with it. What would your most transformational work, as you, how to say, as you mold and shape that even more, you can come up with as much different ways of positioning that. Okay, what would your most transformational work? Okay, so before you can build and package or price your offer, you need to make sure that you understand your buyers. Okay, so usually the first part of the process is in ideation. Yeah, you come up with all the ideas and you put stuff on paper, but we need to understand our buyers. Yeah, because not understanding our buyers, this can lead to a lot of frustration, as we see in the beginning. Yeah, you build a website, yeah, and you create a logo and then you put stuff on social media and then no one is buying. That's because you don't have a good understanding of who you're selling to. So we need to understand our buyers. Yeah. So there are 3 types of buyers. Yeah? And the first type is the diehards. Yeah, when I talk about the diehards, they're hyper committed to their solution. Yeah, like Apple versus Android. Yeah, they say once you go Apple, you never go back. There's some people, once they have used Apple, they have an Apple iPod, they have iBook, they have everything Apple. Yeah, and nothing you can say is gonna get them to shift. Yeah, and they would need a massive identity shift, like something catastrophic need to happen in Apple world for them to shift. Yeah, and the problem is a lot of us are selling to diehards. Yeah, they already have a solution. Yeah, as awesome as your offer may be to them and how much it could help them, they already have a solution. Okay. The second type of client is that the satisfied. Yeah. They're comfortable with their problem. Yeah, they're comfortable with their solution. Yeah, these are the kind of persons you see with those 3-button phone. Yeah, they have no need for Apple or even an Android. Yeah, they just want to click and go. Okay. And these people, they would need a major price and value incentive to buy. Okay. These are the persons who usually buy around like Black Friday, or this big promotional time. Yeah, they're really strategic with their purchase. Yeah. They don't really have much time to really, be spending money on things that they don't need any extra of. And the third type of clients are buyers are the frustrated. Yeah, and these are the people who you need to be selling to. Yeah, they are pissed off with their current problem and solution. Yeah. They're pissed off with their 3-button phone. And mostly they can be busy entrepreneurs who need to get more done than what their flip phone can do. And what they need major clarity to buy from. Then the word right there is major clarity to buy from you. Okay? So we need to find those frustrated because they're waiting for you. They need what you have to offer. Okay? And I want you to take a note of this. Yeah? Your dream client is someone who's frustrated with the existing problem or solution. Yeah, they value your work and they look forward to paying you. And they brag about how awesome your solution is to everyone they meet. Yeah. And before they had problems, now they have results. And they give you referrals as well. Yeah. And they have a fast sales cycle and a fast success path. And this means that, when they enroll because they're committed, they do the work, they're coachable, they shop and they get results quick. So this is your dream client. When you find this person, yeah, you know that this is a dream client. They're frustrated by their problem or their existing solution. They value your work and they look forward to paying you. And they brag about how awesome the solution that you give. So there's 2 areas that you need to focus on. Yeah, we still consider talking about your dream clients. And the first thing is demographic and psychographics. Yes, so I can imagine some of you may wonder, demographic, psychographic, what are you talking about? Yeah, I can remember in my first year of, I went to business school, but I did a master's in entrepreneurship. And I came into that program as an engineer. So I didn't have much business, ethics or business sense. So when I started hearing these words, they were quite confused. Yeah, but I'm gonna break this down for you. Okay. So when we talk about demographics, yeah, we talk about gender, age, yeah, monthly income, job role, or location. Yeah. But the question is this all I know about you? Would you say I know you? Huh? No, I'll just know about you. Yeah. So while demographics is important, what's even more important is psychographics. And when we speak psychographics, and most of the coaches in here, these are things that we even worked around and work with. Yeah, we are now talking about their values. Yeah, what is important to this dream client of yours? What is important to you personally? Yeah, do they value family, relationship, connection? Do they value authenticity? Yeah. What are their values? What about their belief? What are their routines? How would they spend their evening? Yeah, on a busy day. What about their fears? What are some of the things that they're afraid of? What are their biggest dreams? And how do they identify? What do they identify? What are their I am statements? Because these are psychographic. And when we start understanding our clients on this level, yeah, we start to get into a whole different conversation. This is a conversation that is happening on the inside. Okay, so I want you to focus on psychographics. Okay, so by understanding your dream client psychographics, you'll be able to build rapport, influence, and connection. Yeah. Because that way, now you'll be able to speak the language that's inside of their head. And the thing is, you're never gonna guess your way into the hearts and the mind of your dream client. It's humanly impossible. Yeah, we don't have telekinesis where we can, we don't have that. That's not possible. We never guessed ourselves into the minds of our clients. Yes, I want to think of someone you know close, yeah, someone you can really, really be silly with, and ask yourself, how did that happen? How did that happen? It could be anyone. Spend time with them. Yeah, you had conversations with them. And you got to know them. You asked them questions. You were interested in them. I can remember the first time I start, that's when I start dating. Yeah, I was so curious. Yeah, I'm always asking questions. Yeah, I'm sending messages. Yeah, and I'm sure the person you thought about, yeah, what it's not a romantic partner, just a friend. Yeah, you engage in conversations. And that's why in my Level Up to Launch program, the number one goal will be to get into more conversations than ever before. Yeah, so I want you to get into conversations. Yeah, by using the power of the interview. Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be an interview. It could just be where you just want to get to know somebody, like genuinely be interested in someone. Okay. And believe you or not, the most profitable websites, funnel ideas, offers come directly from people who provide the most value to the people it provides the most value to. Okay? So we need to have conversation. We need to use what we are already doing. We need to ask questions. Yeah, let me give you an example. Yeah, so Juju's a health coach, yeah, and she's a part of one of the masterminds that I'm a part of as well. Yeah, and her tagline is get back in shape and lose weight. So Juju went to interview one of our existing clients, and this is what she heard from that conversation. I hate the way I look, and I can't stand looking in the mirror. I feel so bloated, so ugly, and so not sexy. I honestly wish I could go back 10 years when I can fit in my high school jeans. Yeah, from one conversation. Yeah, that is what our clients are saying. Yeah, so now she changed her messaging from get back in shape and losing weight to do you avoid looking in the mirror, constantly feeling bloated and want to get back in your high school jeans? Let's chat. Which of these do you think is going to resonate most? Well, obviously, number two, yeah, that the trick question, yeah. And after she realized this, yeah, she changed her offer as well. And she called her offer the high school jeans program, yeah, where she have a 1 year commitment, bi-weekly session and access to replay. And there's 2 retreat, 3 days at the beginning and at the end. And she also have a middle offer. Remember, I told you about your iPhone 14 Plus Pro. Now she has an iPhone 14 Plus program where, there's 7 months commitment, bi-weekly coaching, and a 3-day celebration to retreat. And then she also created her iPhone 14, which is just 3-month commitment and bi-weekly sessions. And this doesn't even apply just for coaching. It doesn't matter what area of business you're in. Yeah, you need to talk to your people. Whether you Zoom, WeChat, Messenger, going to a networking event, or just using emails to schedule a conversation. Yeah, you need to talk to people. Because if you don't talk to people, how would you know what they need? We need to stop helping and start serving. Yeah, like the waiter. Yeah, you go up to your client, you ask them, what do you need today, sir? What do you need today, ma'am? And they'll tell you. Yeah, and people are most often willing to help than you think. Okay. And I love this quote from my coach. He says that every opportunity you would ever have is on the other end of a conversation. Remember that. And usually, what happens if you don't ask? Yeah, limited possibilities. But when you ask, yeah, the possibilities become endless. Okay, ask, and it should be given onto you. Come on, we gotta ask, and we gotta ask, and we're gonna ask again. ask questions. Yeah. So the goal of your interviews is not to land clients. Yeah. I don't want you to be given any bait and switch. Yeah. The goal of these interviews is to discover profitable insights that can be turned into strategy that would lead to your next client. Okay. So the goal is for you to, one, help that individual find clarity. Yeah. And two, help yourself find clarity and have a deeper understanding of how you can serve best. Okay. So the goal of these interviews is not to get clients. There are these conversations, if you want to call them that. The goal is for you to grab these profitable insights, yeah, so that you can turn it into strategy that would lead to your next client. Okay. So what I want from you now, okay, write down the names of 10 people you can connect and interview in the next 72 hours. And these don't need to be dream clients, yeah? But I want you to write down 10 names. And unless we take action, we won't get it done. So right now, on your notebook, write down the name of 10 people. And these can be current clients, past clients, they can be influencers, experts, old friends, yeah, church friends. Yeah, just make a list. Family, I put an asterisk next to family because yeah, family can always be tricky. Yeah. It's like even up to this point, even when I try to explain to my mom what I do, yeah, she's still telling me I need to get a real job. The family can be quite tricky. But write down the name of 10 people.
Boom! You made it here! Good on you. Make sure you click the subscribe button below and check out the playlist at the end. If you'd like to come along to our Sunday sessions where we host a live, free Q&A for our students and members, you're welcome. I'll see you there.